guys, happy 2024. I hope you guys are kicking off the new year with my brand new program. So I have a full day of eating today and I'm gonna share my macros, calorie intake. I'm gonna answer some questions in regards to what to eat because I get these questions regularly. So yeah. Let's start with breakfast. I'm having avocado toast with eggs. I like to keep my breakfast pretty simple. That looks rotten. Oh, that looks disgusting. I used to not be able to have an avocado because I'll get like really bad bloating issues, and these days I'm doing pretty well. So I'm really happy about that. Massive slice of sourdough. I got some butter, which I'm gonna use to fry my eggs and also toast my toast, some avocado, 3 eggs. It doesn't look pretty at all today. Okay, whatever. Some ketchup on top because that's how I like to eat my eggs. Sometimes I use like goat cheese and salt and pepper. Today, ketchup will do. Let's have a bite. It's oozing out. That was really delicious and it's one of my favorite breakfasts because it has like a good amount of protein, fat, fiber, carbohydrates, lots of nutrition, good nutrition. Before we carry on, shout out to today's sponsor, Lifesum. I've been using Lifesum for a long time to track my macros and calories, and it has helped me a lot in learning more about macros in food and all of that. You can download the free app using the link in the description box. I'll share more of my calorie intake and macros later in the video and also answer some of the most frequently asked questions about food and diet and all of that. But for now, I'm gonna head out. I don't want to be cooked in all day. Let's go! I just realized I never explained where I am now. So I'm in Canada for a little bit, just waiting for visas and stuff, and it's gonna be a very busy year for me. I'm really looking forward to releasing my app so I can make content, workout content that's not really suitable for YouTube. So there's gonna be more gym content and other sort of content on my app. And I'm also gonna start vlogging random stuff that I'm interested in on my second channel and the main channel. This channel, I'm gonna do just fitness content. So if you're interested in my lifestyle content, subscribe to my second channel. Now shopping time, let's go. I want to touch on diet and also talk a little about Lifesum. I find tracking calories and macros really useful at the early stage of your fitness journey. Like before I started tracking calories, I would have no idea how much calories I had in my meals. I wouldn't even know the macro ratio, like there's just no way. But after 2 years of consistently tracking, I can gauge how much carbs, protein or fat is in my meals and how much calories there are. Like I could even gauge how much calories is in a burger. Usually pretty close. It's just because of years and years of tracking experience, you just learn. And I think that it's really useful in the long run for your fitness journey or for health. I think you can learn a lot about nutrition as you track calories, but you need to have a healthy relationship with food and not over obsess about the numbers. I wouldn't recommend tracking calories if you feel like it's a trigger for you. So right now I'm using Lifesum to track my calories because I don't want to be losing any more weight. I spent at least 6 months last year bulking. It was getting quite difficult at the end of my bulk because I just did not have the appetite to eat much food. So I stopped my bulk and have to maintain my weight. So when I'm bulking, I ate about 250 calories more per day, sometimes a little bit more. Like I'm not too strict about my calories. I just make sure that I hit my protein intake every day. And what I found helpful was having all my favorite recipes saved in Lifesum. That really speeds up the tracking process, which makes it so easy. You just click a button, add your recipe or meal to your day, and that's it. Super easy. Tracking calories can be quite intimidating at first. It's just a lot of information and it can get a little bit confusing, but if you set your own favorite meals and recipes, you can track it so easily every day. Another most commonly asked question is my macro ratio. So I like to go for 35% carbs, 30% protein, and 35% fat, which is why I really like being able to have my custom macro ratio in Lifesum. There are guidelines of different macro ratios you can use in the app or if you look up online, there's just tons of different options. The reason why I like this ratio a lot is because it makes me happy, first of all. Also, I don't have to stuff myself with so much food. I try to make sure that I have enough fat in my meals so I don't have to eat so much, because fat is double the calories of carbs and protein. When you eat more fat, you eat less carbs and protein, so your portion is smaller. But again, do something that you like. If you don't like eating so much fat, then have more carbs. Lifesum is a free app, but if you're interested in their premium features, you can use the discount link in my description to get 55% off the premium subscription for 12 months. Okay, I want to answer one more question. I get a lot of questions around whether you should be taking any sort of supplements like protein powder. Some people need protein powder to hit their protein intake for the day, but if you can get enough from Whole Foods, then I don't see a reason to. It can be really expensive. So if you can get it from Whole Foods, then I don't think it's necessary. Like when I was bulking, I was having a hard time ingesting too much food, so a good way to get my calories in is to drink smoothies. So I'll have my protein powder, some banana, sometimes acai, sometimes other fruits, and some almond butter or avocado. That's a good way to go if you don't have an appetite. So yeah, it really depends. I hope I answered enough questions. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below and I'll try my best to answer them in another video or just down in the comments. Yeah, leave me a comment down below. For lunch, we're having some japchae noodles, which is a Korean noodle dish, and this is really good and we're making it from scratch. Okay, this will do. We're gonna pop this in boiling water for like, what does it say here? I don't know, 7 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna cut my vegetables. Some onions. So I used to get so much bloating issues from eating onions, broccoli, any sort of cruciferous vegetables. These days, I'm doing a lot better. Like it's been about 3 years now, or 2.5 years since my really bad stomach issues. It got a lot better after COVID. Somewhere mid-COVID, I started getting a lot better. But it's a process to get to where I am today. So I've been incorporating all these vegetables that I used to not eat. I just can't have too much onions or too much garlic. It just all has to be in moderation. And also I think I'm just a lot better in food combination compared to before. I just know what to do to not cause a stomachache. Okay, onions done. I think that's enough. I don't want to get gassy. Not cute. Garlic, which is really rare. I don't used to use garlics in the past. Some capsicum. Half a capsicum. Thinly slice it. We're also gonna cook some spinach. Noodles done. We got some cooked noodles and spinach, and now we're gonna marinate it with some sauce. Some soy sauce, just a tablespoon. Eyeball it because I don't have a measuring spoon. Sesame oil, just a tablespoon too. Smells so good. Some ribeye steak. Marinated with some soy sauce again, some mirin, and this is optional. Tiny bit of sesame oil and some honey. And now we're gonna fry up the vegetables. Here it is. This is so delicious. I like to make this at home because it's less sweet, less salty, and also less oily. Typically, it's quite oily in the store, so making it at home is, I reckon it's a little bit healthier. You can typically find this in a lot of Korean stores, but you won't find as much protein in the dish. So if you're making it at home, just put more protein in to boost up your protein intake. You can use tofu or chicken, they're all okay. But ribeye though. We have Japanese chicken curry for dinner, and this is so easy to make. You can make it the day before and have it for the next 2 days. It's super nutritious and tasty. So today I have eaten about 1800 calories, and I tried my best to stick to my macros, but most importantly, I tried to hit my protein intake for the day. As long as I get about 100 to 110 grams of protein every day, I'm pretty content. And if I don't, I'll have something like a protein bar or something, but usually I'm not too bothered. As long as I hit about 100 or even 90, I'm pretty content. And that's all I want to say. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below and I'll try my best to answer them in the comments or in my next couple of videos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.